Hello and welcome to the Driftwood Boat Blog. This is to give you an idea of where we're going to travel to in this episode. This is pretty much where we left off in episode 1 of our series, The Trip to France. If you haven't seen it, click on the icon in the top right hand corner. So this is where we were last episode. This is Plymouth in Tralee Bay in County Kerry. We'd come out the mouth of Shannon and we'd headed south to here. From here we have to head around the west coast of Ireland. This is the Magharee Islands. We'll go through that sound and then we come around to the Blasket Sound, one of the greatest obstructions on the west coast of Ireland, the Blasket Sound. And we have to make sure to time it so that we hit there just at slack water. This is the town of Dingle, famous for its dolphin called Fungi, and at this point Malachy had to leave because he had to head back to Dublin. So it was just myself and my father, and we headed across here to Cahersiveen. But unfortunately the weather was quite bad. We stayed there that night and the forecast was good the next morning, so we got up early. And when I say early, I think we left at about 4 a.m. It was still dark and we covered a huge distance. We got all down around the southwest of Ireland. We pulled into this wee spot here. This is Crookhaven, and we just pulled in here to get a wee bit of diesel. We didn't really need it, but we said we might as well top up. We pulled out straight away, and that evening at about 8 o'clock we dropped anchor here in Glandore Bay. So the following morning we weighed anchor from Glandore and we headed along the south coast of Ireland. This is the old Head of Kinsale. I've no idea if there's a newer head somewhere, maybe there is. And from there we headed into Cork Harbour. Now we actually spent 3 or 4 days here in Cork because we were reprovisioning the boat, getting it organised, because from Cork we had to head out and cross what they call the Celtic Sea. This is not to be confused with the Irish Sea, which is sort of between Ireland and Liverpool. The Celtic Sea is south of Ireland, and from there we had to head to England, which around Land's End, and head into this port here, which is the port of Newlyn in Cornwall. This was the single biggest leg on the journey, so come along and join us. The big rock up in front of us is called the Rose. Just behind that you can see Kerry Head, and in the foreground there on the telephone you can see Malachy's Head. This is Malachy. Now do you want to say a few well chosen words, Malachy, for prosperity?
Well, I know how St. Brendan felt as he left this fine port on this epic voyage.
Just heading out of Plymouth now, right up down, you can see Tralee Bay behind us. Go to one side there. Not a lovely sight. My God, that is absolutely this is a once in a lifetime. Look at that. Oh my God, this is just incredible. Right, we've reached our waypoint.
We can watch this now. Cold winter days. Wind, rain.
So the following morning, in lovely sunshine, we headed out of Glandore Bay, and we had to head around the old Head of Kinsale headland. And we gave that a wide berth. The wind kind of picked up from there on, and we had about a force 4, which was pretty much as strong a wind as you want to have in this kind of water.
That's just all out there. Like this. Yeah, that's it.
Just approaching Cork Harbour now, and at this point, thankfully, I was joined by my brother Aidan. So there was Aidan, myself, and my father who made the journey from Cork all the way across to Cornwall in the south of England.
Well, Aaron, you sit down there.
Okay, in the background you might get to see Ireland.
That's the point.
That'll be our last sight of land for a long time.
France that way.
You know, the weather's good with it. It's grand. It's dry.
Now, we didn't do any filming for about the next 24 hours because there was nothing really to see except water in all directions. This is the following morning. This is Land's End in the south of England. This is the town of Newlyn in Cornwall. It's a beautiful Cornish town, has some very good pubs in it, and at this point Aidan had to travel home to Ireland, so he had to catch a flight, and myself and my father continued along the south coast of England, stopping off first of all in Falmouth after we rounded the headland called the Lizard, and then we ended up going to Dartmouth, and from Dartmouth on to Weymouth. You'll see it all shortly. So this is Sunday morning, I'm just heading out to Dartmouth. Beautiful, beautiful location. Really nice.
Now we're coming up along the English coast, just off Devon, and you can see behind me there is a 30 big ship, and that fella is closing in on us very quickly. This will be interesting.
This is Torquay now, and somewhere in there that Basil Fawlty at his hotel, Fawlty Towers. Lovely. Well, that's pretty much where we're going to leave this episode, guys. We're just putting into the port of Weymouth here now, and in our next episode we're going to cross the channel and we're going to head to Cherbourg in France, up along the north coast of France past the Normandy beaches, and we'll enter the River Seine. To make sure you don't miss that, make sure to click the round subscribe button. Thanks for watching.